Good evening, YouTube. Oh, and as if by magic, the dog appears. Go on, Coops, go away. Hi, Sheila. How are you diddling? Very short notice, so and I know a lot of people don't get notifications for my streams, so whatever. So whoever comes in can come in, and everybody else can catch up later. It's not going to be a long one. It's just that I'm conscious that I haven't been online for a while. There have been a few reasons. None of them bad. And I thought, well, I'll have a little catch up with everybody. Yeah, just while I have a free evening, because I've been incredibly busy as well. How are you doing tonight, Sheila? Love, you all right? I'm still sort of recovering from the weekend. It was my friend's wedding at Lytham St Anne's. So, hi, Voodoo. Hello, love. How are you? And she married a Royal Marine. So, as you can imagine, and it was quite an intimate wedding. It was a really nice wedding. There were only I think there were 80 of us altogether, um, and the majority of the groom's side were his comrades from 4-5 Commando. So, as you can imagine, it was a bit of a crazy night. There was a lots of drinking, copious amounts of alcohol were drunk. No fighting, which was brilliant. Hilarious speeches. I have got a joke which I'll share when more people come in. Hi, Brian. How are you? I know I have been a stranger, so I'm going to kind of explain that as well. It's nothing onerous, or anything like that. It's just I've been really busy. Um, And obviously have to give you all the heads up because a week on Friday, it's our second of our regular slots of Friday, first Friday of the month quiz night. And well, do you know, Voodoo Queen, normally you go to a forces wedding, there's or birthday or whatever, there's always scrapping. There actually was none. So yeah, there was a lot of pissed people though. I'm not even going to admit if I was one of them. Have you all been? What's the lowdown? What have I missed? I've kind of been bobbing in and out of live streams. Like I saw Bams the other night, but I just fell asleep. I've been really knackered. Um, it's a really busy time of year for me at work. So yeah, and obviously I'm not going to dox myself. Some of you know what I do for a living. It is pretty high profile, and I'm a specialist in what I do. So if I'm really bogged down with work, I can't really ask anybody for any help because nobody else can do what I do. And that's nationwide. It's not just, for my particular, the place that I work at. It's a national role. So anyway, so yeah, I've been really busy, bogged down with work. Frida, oh, your girly night. Brilliant. Oh, have a lovely time. I'm so envious. I'm so envious of that. I always think I know that if it was I know if my mum hadn't died so young, I know that we would be having the same type of nights that you and your daughter have, Frida. So have a lovely time. What's Frida said? It's hot again. So bedtime climbing out, angry with God and Texas. Oh, it's going colder here though, Voodoo. We've got a big storm coming in tomorrow. Hello again, Sheila. Mobile chip van is usually busy this time. Cooper, come here. You're not going out again. No. Yeah, we've got this storm Agnes that is due to hit the UK sometime tomorrow, Wednesday. I think they're saying round about lunchtime tomorrow. Going through into Thursday. but they are saying that basically there would be there are possibly going to be, especially places like where I'm living, they can wind up to 80 miles an hour in exposed spots, and obviously I'm living in a very exposed spot. So, hi Cassius. Internet's icky as fuck. Storm Angus, the fucking name. Is it Angus? I thought it was Agnes. Have I got it wrong? Oh, for God's sake. I've been calling it Storm, or is that you with a typo? I've been calling it Storm Agnes all day. Thunder and lightning, but not wind. Hi, Dar. How are you? And lovely to see you. Agnes, you're still getting it wrong. I thought it was, yeah, I might have misheard. But anyway, this is due to hit the entire UK. And I know the warning that was on before, because I was on the phone to Sheila, wasn't I? And Sheila didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, this storm's going to hit. And I read it out while we were talking. And apparently it's, there's a danger to life. Oh, lasagna. Lovely. Lovely. Fucking phobe. Oh, the phobe rather than a phone, Cassius. I'm going to highlight this because you're doing extremely well today. Types with elbows. I know it's yeah. I'm quite worried because for the last 3 days, the wind up here has been really strong, and it's been fine everywhere else. So I'm thinking if there is a mad ass storm coming in, God only knows what it's going to be like up here. So I've been, Sheila did a runner from the phone call and went and put her garden furniture away, and I've actually sorted mine out as well. So hopefully my chairs won't end up across the fields at the back, but you never know. Notice he types perfect on Rabbit's channel. I know we just don't matter, Brian. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. So, what have you all had? Have you all eaten already? Hi, Lady Witch. Has everybody eaten? I'm like killing the keto at the moment, so I'm trying to be really good. I'm doing this 14-day. It's like a dance challenge. I'm trying to get myself back into like hard dancing shape, and I've let myself go a little bit saggy around the corners recently. So yeah, it's it's quite hard because I'm doing this 14-day dance challenge. Plus, I'm also doing my HIIT. Plus, I'm also doing my circuit training on a Thursday night. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm going to be back into I'm going to say competition shape. Oh, homemade kebab wraps, lovely. Mother said you were all dying last year. Well, yeah, we're always going to be dying though, Voodoo Queen. The damn liars. Anyway, I thought what I'm going to do, seeing as how we're all friends together, I've got a little announcement that I'm going to make for you all. Hi, Linda. Hi, love. Good to see you. Just before we get into just general chit chat, because I haven't got any content tonight. It was just, I was going to come on very quickly, have a bit of a catch up with you, tell you I've got a few bits of news as well that I was going to share. And then obviously put it in your diaries a week on Friday. It's our second quiz night. So first Friday of the month. This is our regular slot. So get your heads on, sort yourselves out, and a week on Friday, quiz night. We'll get that sorted out. Oh, sorry, Sheila. Yeah, ignore me. I forget and I use some people's real names. Oh, so I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. So I'm not going to draw attention to who I was talking to. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's Bonnie Scott, but I've always known her as Linda. God, I'm really sorry. I just can't get it out of me. You know when you call somebody, I am going to dox you, Dar. Don't worry. I'm just a dick. Anyway, right. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of info. A couple of people in chat already know this, but I don't like. Hiya, Sid. God, do you know I'll get to tell you all my stories yet. How's the lovely Nancy? It's great to see you, Sid. We're just having a catch up. Quiz night a week on Friday, but I mean, I don't know if I can make it Saturday, Brian, when it's supposed to be first Friday of the month. But if you are busy and it's inconvenient, I can try. Not me, just realising Bonnie Scott is a description, not a name. Oh, Lady Witch, you're getting as dizzy as I am. So yeah, hoping Nancy's all right. Right, before I get distracted, anybody else coming in, you're just gonna have to listen, okay? Because the reason I'm gonna say this. Oh, she's at the bingo. Oh, I like the bingo. I love I've not been for ages, but I used to go with my best friend. She got me doing it. It was really weird, right? She said, we were like, oh God, what were we, 22, 23? She's like, let's go bingo. I'm like, are you joking me? It's for old fart. She went, no, it's dead good. We'll go to the Mecca. So we went to the Mecca bingo, and she's even got me these dibby dabby things. And we won. We won 400 and odd pound the first night we went, and literally every time we went, we won. You know, 2, 3, 400 pound. We did brilliantly. I don't know why. We were just the dream team. So I hope she wins. Right. She's with Ellen. Oh my God! I hope she's taking a peg for her nose so she doesn't smell the pish. But anyway. Right, here goes. Okay, so now, as I said, a couple of you, there's only 2 of you in chat who know this, but I don't like kind of everyone who knows me knows that I'm 100% honest. I don't like chatting shit. I don't tell fibs, and I don't like not being 100% honest with people. And I've kind of not told everybody the whole truth about a certain situation that's occurred very recently. So I'm going to do it now because I don't have everybody's phone numbers. It's no, Brian, I'm not. It's just that I don't want anybody feeling misled on the channel. You know, when we're talking about certain things. So it's just letting you know that Porky and I are no longer together. So yeah, just as simple as that. But I didn't want to. No, it's not anybody else's business, Sheila. But you know what? Those of us who are in here, we're all really good friends, and I don't like not being 100% honest with people. It isn't anybody else's business. It's not normally I wouldn't put my private life out on. No, don't be sorry. Honest to God, it's absolutely fine. Normally I wouldn't put out my personal life on here, but if you remember, because of the shite that was getting said about, me getting him to be pretend to be Bam's boyfriend, all that bloody garbage shit. And everything else I said in that video was 100% true. He is angry about what Knobhead was saying and all this, that, and the other. But that was another reason. And I felt like just coming on and going, do you know the reason why you're both full of shit and why I haven't got him why I haven't got him to act as Bam's fucking brother is because we're not together anymore. But I wasn't prepared to put that out on the channel. It wasn't anybody else's business. But Shona picked it up the night you done the tarot. Oh, did she? Yeah. Like I said, it's not. I'm not one for putting my personal life out as such. But we haven't been together for a bit. So just so you know, I mean, I don't know. He may come in the chat, he may not. Whatever, it's entirely up to him. Not slagging him off, not telling people our personal situations. Just all you need to know is we out together. You sound happy in your new place. No matter who's there, just keep taking care of the animals in the universe. That's it, Voodoo Queen. I like that. Yeah, I'm actually I'm really happy, and that's not just me, chatting shit. I am actually really happy here. Um, uh, I don't know. Should I say any more, Sheila, or should I just keep me gob shut? Sheila knows something, you see. So yeah. Anyway, apart from that, so I'll just wait for Sheila to reply. So we had oh, thank you, Cassius. Yeah. Do you know, I'm always yeah, it wasn't I wasn't in a happy place for a little while. Um which was a few months ago, and I didn't come online for quite a bit. Right, okay. Right. Now I'm gonna tell you the other little bit. Soon as Sheila's just said, you might as well, because I don't want to slip up, and I don't. Yeah, Lady Witch, I am. Get it out and it's done with. Okay, the other little bit of information, just in case I slip up, because I'm not a good liar and I can't keep things, I tried to do it. If you remember when Porky first came into my chat, and I kept slipping up all the time. I didn't want people to know we were together, even though we'd been together for quite a while. So yeah, I don't keep. I am actually seeing somebody. Brian and Cassis will be really impressed. I'm not pregnant, Brian. It would be the Immaculate Conception. I have a new man in my life who is Scottish, actually born where I was, so lives down here. So yeah, early days. We're taking it taking it nice and slow, but yeah. So I just didn't want to. You all know the situation now. So yeah. Anyway, so now that that's all out in the open, so if I'm talking about anything, and yeah, I just didn't want anybody, if they heard I was going somewhere, saying, "Oh, you and Porky?" No, we're not. Yes, Cassius, a Highlander. No, Voodoo. No, do you know what? I would be made up if it was Gerard. Thanks, Sheila. I only told Sheila tonight. That's why we had the big phone call. So yeah, we've been seeing each other about 3 weeks now. So yeah, so he isn't called Gerard. He's called Alistair with a D. Um, very tall, very blonde, very Scottish. First time she's finished a story. Yes. Sid, glad you're happy. Hope it works out well. Do you know what, Sid? Even if it doesn't, the main thing is that I am, in my new home, and I've got everything that I want around me, and all my friends. I'm back over here where all my friends are. So that's the main thing, and all of you guys. So yeah. So now you all know me little secret. What was original, Lady Witch? Oh dear. Oh, well, of course, Cooper. He's lying on the sofa here. He has got some oh, the oh, is there do we have a troll in? Oh yeah. I didn't see them on my screen. Oh well. Why does it say I cannot moderate this user? I don't know. What's that? Well, whatever. Anyway, Oh, it's probably one of, it'll be ninja reflexes. Oh well, whoever managed to zap them out of out into the stratosphere, well done. Do you know why I tried to remove them and got that message? Oh, I don't know why either. Um, latest single is top of the. Oh, is it Sid? Bung the link in, or if anybody knows what the link is, stick it in. What's is it called? Because I've not heard this one. I still love you, Johnny Rocco. Number one or two. Good. That's really, really good news. So I think that Sid, you need to drop a link in. Tell us all about it. What's the title of it? What's it about? I've never seen that, Sheila, but maybe because it was already got. Yeah, it could have been American Bombs. Oh, this sounds very good. Now, I would normally have offered to play it. However, if you remember last time, Dickhead, even though it was your song with your permission to play it, Dickhead struck me on a copyright. I mean, WTF? Anyway, so I've got a couple of other things, but this is I've got all the exciting stuff out of the way now. So I want to say some big thank yous now. I'm going to say the first thank you to Sheila because Sheila sent me when I moved in here. Sent me a couple of really, really nice and thoughtful presents. Oh no, you sent me three, haven't you? So she sent me the most beautiful lamp. It's like an ornate, a bit like a Davy lamp. People in the UK will know what a Davy lamp is. I don't know if you will know what it is in America. Oh, there's the link to Sid's single. I'll highlight that one and we can put it up on screen. There we go. Yeah, she sent me the most beautiful. It's like crackled glass effect Davy lamp. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then she sent me a book. And the thing is, she sent me a book and a hecklefish. Can I tell him the story of the hecklefish, Sheila, how you ended up with so many? So she sent me this book, which we're going to be getting into because it's covering all the cryptids in the UK and it's brilliant. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, on my last thumbnail. Yeah, yes, it's very similar, Voodoo Queen. So yeah, and I used the picture of it when it was on. So yes, it is going to drag on, Brian. So she sent me this book, which is all about cryptids. And I said, oh, we'll have to have a book reading one night, just talking about these cryptid creatures. It's really good. And I've been having a flick through. But she also sent me a hecklefish. Now, if any of you are familiar with the Y-Files and hecklefish, so Sheila loves hecklefish. Went on the website to order one, but it wasn't going through. So she kept clicking on it. And in the end, she ended up, was it 6 in total? It cost her over 200 quid. She's ended up with all these hecklefish. So she sent me a hecklefish as well. In fact, I'm going to play your hecklefish, right? But anyway, sorry, before I play it, I'm going to annoy Brian now by not finishing my tale. So she sent me hecklefish the same day that she sent me the book. Well, the book arrived and she's going, well, where's your hecklefish? I went, I don't know. Well, what she'd done was, because you have to squeeze it, there's batteries in it when it comes, you have to squeeze it and it talks. And she said she wanted it to talk when it got here. Oh, you need to look them up, Sid. You need... You do need a translator, Voodoo. So little hecklefish is nowhere to be seen. And she said, because it was turned on, she said, if you squeeze it, it would have talked. And because they're not cheap, these little hecklefish. It's a toy. It has a little, what's it called on? A little tinfoil hat. And it says things like, lizard people. So there's no sign of this damn flipping hecklefish anywhere. So Sheila reckons it's been robbed because the postman or the sorting office, whatever, they'd have heard it on, realised how much these things cost and nicked it. So I'm going mad. I'm like, it might have been delivered to one of my neighbours. So I went next door one side, next door the other side. They're the only neighbours around here. Nobody's got it. So it's only tonight when we're on the phone and I'm chit-chatting. She's like, has hecklefish turned up? I went, no, it's not come, and blah, 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 blah. And I was really upset. And then the next thing is, I went, oh, hang on. I wonder if they'd put it in my bin. So she went, it's been weeks, your bins would have been emptied. I went, yeah, but I don't use my cardboard bin and my plastics bin. So I went outside because I know that if I get an Every or Hermes delivery, the lady's name is Sharon, and she always sends me a text and goes, hiya, darling, Sharon from Every, I'm on my way. If you're not in, I'll put you, and she tells me where she's going to leave my parcel. So I went outside. Well, there it is in my cardboard bin is my hecklefish. So we were incredibly happy. What's be put? I got massive amounts in your grand piano will be delivered by the end of the week. Fucking Shona in a type. Oh dear me. So anyway, I don't know if you can hear it. It might set Cooper off because he doesn't like it, but this is hecklefish.
Please say aliens. Please say aliens. Please say aliens. Oh, don't be a sheep.
Actually, that's quite apt, isn't it? The sheep one. Don't be a sheep. Hang on, we'll do another one.
What I say? I will be a strict but fair lord of these lands, and my serfs will come to idolize me.
That's hecklefish. I want him to do the lizard people. Hang on.
Oh, Yahtzee! The moon landing was fake.
Yeah, anyway. So that's hecklefish. So every time I do a live from now on, just at the start, we'll give hecklefish. Yes, cat, oh, it's lovely. So we'll give hecklefish a squeeze. Yeah, Voodoo Queen. Do you know? Ask Sheila to send you send you on. She's got 5 there. She needs to sell. But can you imagine that? She ended up over 200 quid because she kept pressing the flaming buttons. So that's that one. Anyway, I also got another lovely, well, it was a few lovely presents. Now, this person just asked me to keep it to myself. So I'm not going to say who sent them to me, but I'm going to tell you what I got because I was so grateful. So I got a lovely card. You're not selling them. They'll be worth a bit in a few years, though, Sheila. So this other lovely friend from here, from the channel, sent me a lovely card. They sent me, because they know I love Baileys, they sent me, I think it was 3 boxes of Baileys liqueurs, different flavoured ones, a packet of lovely treats for Maisie, and then it was a bit like, although it's not a Christmas stocking, you know, one of those treat stockings for dogs, and it's got treats in it and then toys and what have you, sent that. And also a really, really, I mean, I couldn't believe it, incredibly generous Amazon gift voucher. And I mean, very generous Amazon gift voucher. I was like, I can't accept this. I can't. But anyway, and then on top of that, this lovely friend sent me another delivery a couple of weeks later of I don't know if you remember on my live, I was talking about a mirror. And I was saying I was thinking of getting a mirror with the lights round, so I can do my makeup properly because this cottage is quite dark. And there through the post came one of these mirrors. But anyway, so yeah, I was really, really so grateful. The voucher, I put it towards, have you seen the Ninja, I've got to get this right now, the Ninja Foodie Max 9.5 litre air fryer, and it's the one with the 2 drawers, and each drawer would fit in like a 2 kilo chicken. So Amazon had them on. They keep going on offer every couple of days. So they'd be like 265 quid. Um, and then are you, is she really, really? Have you really, really got a grand piano coming? Oh, thank you, Sheila. Oh, that's so kind of you to say thank you. Um, so I put it. They kind of vary. So one day they'll be £265, and then they'll be 249, and then they drop to 199, and then they go back up again. So I waited till it was. They won't go any lower than that. When it gets to £199, so I bought it. So this very generous Amazon gift card is half. It's gone half to what it was like for £100. I was so shocked. So if this person wants to make themselves known and own up to it and say that it came from them, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to do that, but I just want you to know I love you to pieces, and it was so, so kind. You're minutes away from completing the order. Oh God. Do you know, I can't even tell it. Do you remember when well, you won't remember, but when eBay shopping first came out, and well, when not first came out, when I first started doing eBay shopping, I, I bought loads of stuff by accident. So yeah, not great. They got a good deal, but some assembly required. Sheila, is the Wi-Fi's the right site to buy? It's brilliant. Did you like all the little voices that come out? But I think the lizard people bits that my favourite. Lizard people. Now, I also believe that I know voodoo, and the thing is, because I mean, basically, I had I had to start again. When I left and came here, I've had to. Everything is new. Literally, I've had to buy everything. So, I mean, yeah. So yeah, it was just nice because it was a nice addition for my kitchen. I mean, God, I've spent, God, I can't even tell you, I've spent an obscene amount of money getting everything, and, all the things I wanted to get, and color schemes I wanted to get, and beautiful rugs, and, I've got the house looking amazing now. I mean, even down to my curtains, I was spending a damn fortune on my curtains. I've got lovely wool. Um, I've gone for a lot of. There's a very Scottish feel to this house, which is great, really, isn't it? Considering, um, yeah, I've got a lot of Harris tweed and what have you. So, yeah, but it was something that I needed. So at the moment, I'm kind of using this bloody air fryer for everything. But it's also good because apparently you'll cut down on about 75. You'll cut your electricity bill down by about 75%. So I don't know if anybody else has got one of these Ninja Foodie Maxes, but my goodness. Voodoo, do you want a little hecklefish? Really? I could post one. It will be a good friend to your chicken. Scary bastard chicken. Just refilling the fridge with condiments is expensive. Yeah, yeah. It was one of those, but you know what? I've got all my cupboards packed now. I've got all my herbs and my spices and my baking things, and yeah. Um, Ghost turkey. Who's got a ghost turkey? Chicken isn't adorable, Lady Witch. No, 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 no. That chicken scared the shit. If I rocked up at your house, it would on at Easter and saw that chicken, I would run. Sheila, it'd be much cheaper for me to buy online. Shipping between us is really high. Considering getting a Ninja, yeah, just to cut down on oven usage. Sheila, I tell you, I am really impressed because this thing, it actually does, it bakes, roasts, it does the extra crispy thing. It, I'm gone. I'm going to, oh, air fry, bake, roast, crisps, max crisp, air fry, dehydrates and reheats. And the two different drawers, so you could fit like a 4 pound chicken in each drawer. That's, they're really big, but you can either put the same, if you've got a big family and say you're doing two chickens, so you can put them in, one in each drawer, and you click match, and that cooks whatever it is at the same temperature, same speed, and they're both done together. Or, oh, sorry, Voodoo Queen, don't let her hex me, don't let her hex me. Or what you can do is I could say put potatoes in one drawer, and then I could put well, we'll say chicken again, chicken in the other drawer. And if you press sync, that will make sure that the potatoes and the chicken are finished cooking at the same time. It'll put a delay on one for the other. It's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to cooking Christmas dinner in this. Voodoo, on the Y-Files channel in About section, there is a shop option. What's Darzen? Shipping out of the country's become terribly expensive. Oh, I know. I can't. I sent. It was my cousin's 30th birthday, in Norway. I was on about my cousins who live in Svalbard, and yeah, that cost me a fair penny to send his present over, and it wasn't a big present. It was kind of a little token and the card. And we're kind of still in Europe. That's not going across the Atlantic, so I don't know. Although I think, oh hi Greg, hello love, lovely to see you. Thanks for popping in. With no content, we're just shooting the shit, or chewing the fat, as we'll say in Scotland. Although the last time I sent something to Australia, it wasn't that expensive comparatively. I was really surprised. So there you go. For anybody wanting a little hecklefish, Sheila's put the links in, and the link on screen is for Sid's new single. So what was it? American Bomb. So please go and check out his new single. Everybody needs to buy a hecklefish. So yeah, that's going to be my new thing. As I come on my live, we're going to give Hecklefish a squeeze and see what his orders of the day are. I sent 4 Norwegian chocolates, 200 grams times 4 to someone who wanted them. £35 in. Yeah, I know. I nearly died, I nearly died. Because when I phoned him up and I said, you know what, you're not getting, unless you're coming over here for Christmas, you won't be getting a present because I'm not sending. I can't afford to, because I can't just send one present. I'd have to send a big box because I've got all my cousins, and then there's aunties and uncles, and you can't leave people out, and then their kids as well. It ended up costing me about £200-300 to send over something for everybody, plus the cost of the presents, which wouldn't have been that much in the first place. I'd rather just send like a money order or something, or just do a bank transfer and say, go out and have a few drinks. You gave him a screaming goat and annoying chicken a few years ago. Well, shall I tell you about a screaming goat, Voodoo? When I looked after the farm here, I meant to tell you all this and I forgot it. So the farrier came, and he was doing all the horses' feet, and he was giving Maisie a trim, but he also does the goats. Well, do you remember the littlest goat that I showed, little Peanut? Well, when they he picked her feet up to trim her little hooves. She literally just went like, "Mah!" and fell over, and she'd fainted. She literally, so he just did her feet while she was unconscious on the floor. But honest to God, I have a Shona and 4 dogs on heater. Oh God. It would have been cheaper to drive over, Voodoo. So yeah, I'm just going to send money. I think the Norwegians can get pissed on Thing is, they wouldn't get that pissed. I mean, how much is a pint now, Dar? Is it about 15 quid? I know it was expensive. I mean, I think from what I've been told, it's sounding very much, and I haven't been to Iceland for a couple of years, but it's sounding like, oh, 12 quid. Yeah. I was going to say it's sounding like Norway is becoming on a par with Iceland. Oh, I tell you, Linda, she's a real drama queen. She's a bit extra, but it was this whole screaming thing. It's like terror. Oh, we've got a cat there as well. I was showing this to Sheila on text the other day. A little cat turned up while I was looking after the farm. Little black cat. I thought it was a she cat actually, and it's walking funny. It it's all right, but it moves in a weird way, and it looks to me as though it's got a healed pelvic fracture, like maybe somebody's either kicked it or it's been knocked over at some point because it kind of staggers when it walks and its feet turn in a certain way. Beautiful little black cat. Anyway, it turns out it isn't. It's a neutered Tom, um, but he's gorgeous. We've called him Freddie, but oh goodness, he's just adorable. Well, Maisie's fascinated with him. The first time Maisie struck a face at him, he cuffed her, and cats go like smacked her, and she was a bit disgusted with him. But she's such a gentle soul. Um, so yeah, he's been given a permanent place on the farm. He's going to have a home for life, so which is really good because we don't know where he came from. He's not got a microchip. He didn't have a collar on. He was incredibly thin, so I think he's been missing for either been turfed out or was just. He's definitely not a stray cat because he's too friendly, very affectionate little thing. So either somebody's turfed him out or he's maybe been injured and got lost, but he was very, very thin, and I think this old injury, whatever it is that has happened, whether it's spinal, pelvic, whatever, I think that was inhibiting him from being able to hunt, which is why he turned up and he was, and I mean bone thin. So we're feeding him right now. Prices here have always been crazy, but in the last year it's become absolutely insane, like the rest of. I know it's the same here, Dar. I know, Greg, poor little thing. Oh, little dog that got injured. Right, okay. Update on little Blue. So, at the moment, the local authority are involved because this evil bitch should not have been minding animals for money. She's not registered. She's not been checked out. She has no insurance. Um, so the local authority are involved there. There have been statements given from people who she's looked after animals for. The RSPCA, unfortunately, are they're not they're not very forthcoming. They're not replying to emails. It's been murder trying to get hold of anybody on the phone. So I just said to Sue, his owner, I said, you know what? Just go to the police now. Cut out the RSPCA, go straight to the police because the police would contact the RSPCA anyway, wouldn't they? And say, this has happened. I said, but it is a criminal offence to abuse an animal, and we've got the text message evidence there that she has done this in the past. So at the moment, but he came here. She brought him up here with Cooper and they stayed here for 3 or 4 hours, and oh, he was made up and he was running around and they were playing lovely together. Apparently when she got him home, he basically passed out in the car on the drive home, and then uh, and slept right through to the next day. So I think just playing with Cooper had knackered him out. Oh, has she, Greg? Oh, bum. Oh, can you? I don't know if anyone's nipping in there. Can you give my apologies? I didn't realise. Well, I know we never know when she's going live anyway, though, do we? I mean, like I said, mine was really, I was just coming on to say hello to everybody and let you know why I've not been online and giving you my updates on my life and just trying to see where you're all at. So are you all going to come in for? He does, Sheila, want to be a farm cat. And the funny thing is, Thomas, the current farm cat, he was also a stray who turned up. He's about 14 or 15 now. He apparently turned up there when he was maybe a year old, maybe a bit younger. He was only a very young cat. So he's been on there for like 13 years plus. And he normally won't tolerate any other cats. He's a real fighting tomcat, and he's an uncastrated male. He's taken to, we've called this one Fred. He's taken a shine to him. I am in June, Brian. I'm not going to go this year. Just because I'm settling down here, and then when everything that's happened with the car, she was brilliant. You people shouldn't be able to care for animals that have no clue, no license or insurance. And I know, Cassius. She's a nasty bastard. It's people who are just into looking after animals for money. They're not doing it for a love of animals. They're doing it just to make money. I know. Well, that's the other thing as well. I've gone via the DVSA, Brian. I've reported the guy who did the MOT. It's a load of shit. He came out here. Did I tell you he came out here to the house to look at the parts? And yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, the guy who's, it's been in the Volvo Centre. Everything's been done to it now. Yes, it's cost me nearly £2,000 to put it right. However, like Volvo have said, you've got a brilliant car now. It was a nice car anyway. He said all the major work's been done on it now. This car will go, you'll get 10 years of trouble-free driving out of it. So, yeah. So yeah, so I'm thinking, I don't know, is BAM do you guys all is everybody wanting to go over to watch BAMs? Because I don't mind closing this one down if everyone's wanting to bail over there, because I didn't know she was going live. Oh, Dar, go in and say, Jackie said you fucking sniped you. Go on. Put it, because she won't shout at you. Go in a chat and say, Jackie said you fucking sniped her. But yeah, like I said, because I'm really happy to just shut this one down and we can all go and party on over there. Should we do that? What do you think, guys? I was wondering if Dar's actually typed evening in this chat by accident because he's put it in, in capitals. Let's have a look where we're at. Got 7 devices unprepared. I know. Do you know what, Dar? I thought that's what you'd done, because you definitely don't have a boring life, and we always like an update on Kiss, Cooper, and Life on the Farm. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Well, like I said, Dar, just tell her Jackie said you fucking sniped her. Well, listen, shall I close this one down? Because what I could probably do is, I don't know, either tomorrow, maybe Thursday, if I'm not going to, I don't know if I'm going circuit training or not, but we need to do one of these cryptid. No, do it, Dar, honestly, because she won't tell you off. And I shut this down. We'll all go over to BAMS, and then I'll do a reading from this lovely book that Sheila sent to me. It's about cryptids. It is really good, and we could do that this week. I don't know Friday or Saturday because I'm probably going to be going out, but I don't know which night yet. Yeah, well, do you know what? I'll do that then. I'll do that. So yeah, tomorrow or Thursday, if I'm not going circuit training Thursday, we'll do the book reading, some of these cryptids. All right, Cooper. All right, Sid. I'll see you over there. Right, everybody. I'll shut this one down. I'll see you all in see you all in bam bam bams. Okay, okay. Oh God, Cooper, really? Right. See you in a bit, everybody. Remember, I'm a man, can't deal with two things at the same time in capital letters. Yeah, he said bye bye, bye bye, voodoo. Right, everybody, I'll see you in a bit. And as always, I'll have to do it. See you on the bright side.